I know most of you would agree that good players make a good team, and the more good players a team has, the more chances or the higher chances of winning. And since Europe is a pinnacle of football generally, players with European affiliations mostly have higher tendencies of becoming global stars. We have numerous Ghanaian players in the diaspora who have the potential for playing for any of the national teams. Today we are going to talk about more. Some of the players are ready to switch their allegiance, and some too are still contemplating and pondering as to why and how they have to switch their allegiance to play for any of the national teams in Ghana. But before that, please subscribe to this new platform. Click on the post notification bell for more updates. Like this video and share to other social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the first player on my list. He is Edwin Nketiah, German-born Ghanaian professional footballer who plays as a striker. He was born on the 7th of February 1996. Currently, he is 28 years. Currently, he is without a club. He is set to switch his allegiance or nationality and play for the Black Stars, if and only if he befits Black Stars head coach Odoi's selection criteria. On the 27th of June this very year, that is 27 June 2024, he came to cool off in Ghana. He had some visits. He visited two media houses in Ghana, that is a multimedia group and also Media General. At multimedia group, he visited Joy Sports. He was able to talk about his decision to play for the Black Stars, where he will be navigating around the two cultures. But before that, the head coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, once said, Odoi once said, we should practice cultural assimilation, where we are going to encourage the European-born of Ghanaian descent to adapt our ideas, our customs, and our social behavior, so that when any of them gets a national call-up, the person will be okay to play for the Black Stars or to play for any other national team based on what he learns through the ideas, customs, and social behavior of the people in Ghana. Then he has to say this about navigating around two cultures, that is Ghanaian and German culture. The first one he said, it's a challenge growing up between two cultures, and I think it is important to integrate both of them into you. German football is very strict. There is a scheme you have to fit into, and they are very ruthless about it. The next one is, if you don't play along the routes, you will get kicked out quickly. So there's that words from Edwin Nketiah, German-born of Ghanaian descent, who is ready to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. Looking at his age, obviously he has to play for the Black Stars because he has surpassed the under 17, under 20, under 23, and he only befits the Black Stars of Ghana's criteria in terms of age. So that is all for Edwin Nketiah on 3 Sports. Let me move on from Edwin Nketiah and talk about the next player on my list. His name is Isaac Boacheken, English-born Ghanaian midfielder who plays for Southampton youth team. But let me put this one in. He's a former Arsenal and Chelsea youth star. The 15-year-old player has spent almost all of his lifetime in England and has chosen to play for the 4-time AFCON champions. He's ready to play for Black Stars. But looking at his age, I think we can just take him to play for Ghana National Under 17. We even now have the Under 19, we have the Under 20, the Black Satellites, we have the Under 23, the Black Meteors. But for now, he can start from Ghana's youth team, as in the Under 17 or Under 20. Let's listen to what he has to say about switching his nationality or allegiance to play for any of the Ghanaian national team on Mother FM.
I wouldn't say I'd prefer it. Any nationality. I mean, I'd be happy to play for anyone, as long as I'm playing football and enjoying it. But I've always been close to Ghana, been brought up around it. So I think I'd love, if the opportunity presented itself, I'd definitely take it.
So at your age, if you get opportunity and you get the call up from the England under 17 team, are you ready to play for them?
I'm ready to play for anyone. If it's Ghana that comes first, England that comes first, I'll take it. Ireland as well. I'm eligible for Ireland. But yeah, so I'll be happy. Yeah, I think I do. I think I I bring good qualities for it. And England and Ghana both have very talented players. So, but me as a midfielder, I think I'll fit into the team nicely. It would have to be Ghana. It would have to be Ghana.
Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
The third player on my list who is also ready to play for any of the Ghanaian national teams. He's 20 years of age and is ready to play for any of the Ghanaian national teams. His name is Maxwell Boateng-Decots. He's a Dutch-born Ghanaian defender. He currently plays for Belgian club Petro Essen. It's a Belgian first division club, or division B side, let me put it that way. In an interview on Kesben TV, the 20-year-old centre-back expresses lifelong dream of representing any of the Ghanaian national teams when asked to choose between the two nations, as Netherlands and Ghana. And let's listen to what he has to say about switching his nationality from Netherlands to Ghana. He said, "I am in the process of obtaining dual citizenship, so I haven't played for any country yet, but I hope to play for Ghana's under-20 national team because that is my age group." He stated it emphatically. It's very obvious here. He said he is 20 years, and looking at his age as it stands now, where he befits is Ghana national under-20. That is the black satellites. I always say we should catch them young and they shall be yours forever, or they shall be ours forever. If you are ready to nurture these players as young as they are and cushion them and hone their skills in any of our youth national teams, definitely one day, as you are crying and hoping to bring some players in, these are the players that you'll be relying or depending on to play for the main national team, as in the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Let me proceed with what he said. He said, "I would like to play for Ghana, and I am sure about that because I have been watching Ghana over the years in good and bad times. I like them and I will choose them." So this is what Maxwell Boateng-Decots, Dutch-born of Ghanaian descent, or Dutch-born Ghanaian defender, has to say about switching his nationality to play for Ghana. The next player, or the fourth player on my list, is Edwin Danteh. He's a Dutch-born Ghanaian goalkeeper who is 20 years of age. He has not hidden his love for Ghana, consistently expressing readiness to wear the colors of the country if called upon. In a previous interview with Ghana Web, he noted that he will honor a call-up by the Ghana Football Association to play for the country's youth teams, and that's a lifelong dream of his is to play for the Black Stars. So I've spoken a lot about this guy on my main channel, that is Manuel TV Sports. His lifelong dream is to play for the Black Stars, but before that, he wants to start with the junior national teams, as in playing for the under-17. Since he's 20 years, he can play for Ghana. He's below 20, so he can even play for Ghana under-19 or under-20, the Black Satellites. We can just groom these players. This is the right time to call upon. It's not about they getting to the peak or the pinnacle of football, where they get to know that they've been with maybe Netherlands culture, that of Edwin Danteh. He's been with the Netherlands culture. He's okay with the social behavior of the people. He's okay with the culture of the people. Therefore, why should he even then switch his allegiance to play for Ghana? So this is the right time to catch them. He is a two-footed goalie who is very good with his hands as his feet. And Edwin Danteh recently completed his move from that side, the Graafschap, to Excelsior Rotterdam. These were Edwin's words to talk about switching his nationality to play for Ghana, any of the national teams, starting from the youth side, so that his lifelong dream to play for the Black Stars becomes a reality. I think it's somewhere 2020 or 2021 with Ghana Web. Let's listen to the exact words from the Ghanaian goalkeeping prospects, Edwin Danteh.
If I could choose, I would play for the Ghanaian national squad because obviously the Netherlands national squad are selecting goalkeepers from the bigger clubs like Ajax, PSV, Feyenoord, and abroad like Manchester United. They have, I think, one goalkeeper, or Leeds United, excuse me. And I feel the connection with Ghana much more than with the Netherlands national squad. That's why, and of course, speaking the language makes it also easier to choose for the Ghanaian national squad. And the history of the national squad of Ghana is very big and very strong. They are known as a very strong team. So I want to be part of that. I will be a great addition to the team because of my footballing qualities as an 11th player on field, my athleticness and my agileness as a goalkeeper. I'm very explosive. I think I can make decision-making saves in matches also to keep the team intact and keep the team running. I'm also a leader from behind. I can coach my team very good. And yes, I think that will be my addition to the national squad if I get selected. I think that would be a very, very big achievement because I think it's every footballer's dream to play for their country on a World Cup or on an Africa Cup. It's the biggest place to show yourself, to play matches on. Also on that level, that high of a level to play matches there. It would be also a very good experience for you as a player to develop yourself. I hope in the next 5 years I am first goalkeeper of the Black Stars. I have proved myself in the coming 5 years. I can prove myself in the coming 5 years to become the first goalkeeper, and I hope yes, I'll be the first goalkeeper. Maybe play more matches for them. My biggest dream in football is, I think, winning the World Cup or Champions League. I think the World Cup, yes.
So you dream of winning the World Cup with Ghana?
Yeah, I think winning the World Cup will be a big dream, a very big dream. I think as a player, I would choose, of all time, I would choose, of course, I think Asamoah Gyan or Ayew. No, I think Ayew, because he's now also playing, because of his drive and the qualities he has. He's now playing still in the Premier League and still getting achievements with his team. He's the captain also. And as a goalkeeper, I think Richard Kingston is, I think, a big idol for me also. The performance he did at the World Cup 2010 was a very big performance of him.
Lest I forget, we also have some players who are really doing well in Europe, of which I have to talk about them. The next player that I have to talk about is Jaden Rome Owusu-Odoi. I recently posted an update about him where he has been contacted by the Ghana Football Association, being reviewed by AZ Alerts, one of the portals or website or tabloids that reports positively about AZ Alkmaar. He's just 20 years of age and the guy is doing well. He's the number one choice for AZ Alkmaar senior team. And the exact words from the site, let me read it out to you. It was being converted or translated from the Dutch language to the English language, that is the UK one. Ghanaian Football Association once called Rome Jaden Owusu-Odoi, and the vivid description of the write-up. They said, the Ghanaian Football Association, in short the GFA, is considering calling up Rome Jaden Owusu-Odoi for the national team and have consulted him and his management. The 19-year-old goalkeeper, born in the Netherlands with Ghanaian roots, faces an important choice: play for Ghana, his father's native country, or stay with the Dutch youth teams, for which he has already been selected several times, including recently for Young Orange. Owusu-Odoi Jaden Rome has proven himself to be a talented and reliable goalkeeper at AZ Alkmaar and is now the first choice on goal at AZ Alkmaar. The decision has not yet been made, but both football unions are closely following his choice. So the decision has not yet been made as to whether he coming to play for any of the national teams. But based on the write-up, the Ghanaian Football Association are ready to lure him to the main national team or the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. I think this is the time they want to start up with the young guys, since they've seen what Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams are doing. There's a time they can also augment the national team with these youthful players, and there's the right time to catch them young so that they become ours forever. In the next 10, 20, 15 years, you can see some of these talents performing at the highest level of football. So that is all for Jaden Rome Owusu-Odoi. I have other players like Paul Riverson. He's also a young goalkeeper who plays for Ajax. He currently signed his pro contract with Ajax, where he has been put into their under-23 team. Another player is Mike Edu. He's also a 19-year-old defender who plays currently for Inter Milan in the Serie A. The next player on my list that's with time or subsequently I'll be talking about is Tofik Seidu, 16-year-old midfielder who plays for Atletico Madrid. Another player is Alex Matos, 19-year-old forward who currently plays for Chelsea youth team, of which I've seen a lot of clubs showing interest in him from the French Ligue 1, Strasbourg, FC Lens, and other clubs. But we are yet to see what comes out at the end of the summer transfer window, the 2024 one. We have two players, Edwin Nketiah and Callum Hudson-Odoi. They are yet to switch their allegiance to play for Ghana. For Callum Hudson-Odoi, the last time I posted about him, had a video of him where I posted on Manual TV Sports. I was being contacted via one of his entourage telling me to take the video out. So I don't know what is happening. I was just talking about his nationality switch and they say, hey, Massa, where did you get this video? Just take it out from your channel, of which I did. So we are just waiting to see as to whether he's ready to switch his allegiance to play for Ghana. He's very open. The last time he spoke about switching his nationality, he was very open to play for Ghana or the Three Lions of England. But first and foremost, he wants to get his form. When he gets his form, he can then decide as to whether coming to play for Ghana national team, the Black Stars, or playing for the Three Lions of England, wherever he gets called up. And that's of Edwin Nketiah is quite up and down as to whether he's ready to play for Ghana or whatever it is. And the surprising thing, which quite seems to be amazing or exciting, is that Nottingham Forest is on the verge of signing Edwin Nketiah from Arsenal, of which we also have Callum Hudson-Odoi playing for Nottingham Forest. So you've seen these two Black Stars prospects playing in the same team in the EPL, that is Nottingham Forest. Having Edwin Nketiah and Callum Hudson-Odoi playing in Nottingham Forest will be something to watch. So you get to know and bring you more updates on some of these players or Ghanaian players in abroad. We also talk most about whatever transpiring in the European football. We get you more content or get you posted on some of these contents. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next video. It's bye for now.